Hello everyone. For our second talk this afternoon, we're delighted to welcome Kate Mason and Marion Horwood from ACID, and their talk is entitled Securing Your Intellectual Property. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having us, and welcome. So my name's Kate. I'm the Director of Marketing, ACID, and if you don't know, ACID stands for Anti-Copying in Design. And this is my colleague, Marion, who is Head of Business Development and Membership, who will also be speaking shortly. So it's lovely to see you all. I really just wanted to frame the session a little bit today. Obviously delighted to be here as part of the Young Furniture Makers exhibition. I'm not a lawyer. My background is 30 years across the creative industries, working with designers, makers, artists, people like you. And across those years, across those different roles, I have seen firsthand just how important it is for people working across the creative industries to protect their designs and protect their IP. I genuinely, and again, I've seen lots of schemes that are supporting startups and graduates and emerging artists and designers and makers, but there's not very many of them, I think, that really are showcasing and are doing what this scheme is doing. So I applaud the scheme, and it really does look like an excellent opportunity to be involved in. I haven't had a chance to have a look round properly yet, but very much looking forward to seeing everybody who is being showcased and featured here. So I really wanted to say congratulations to everybody involved in setting up and running a scheme. I think the other thing I wanted to say, from all the years of working across cultural, heritage, design, education, and arts, crafts and design, is that I know firsthand that people working across the education, formal learning sectors would love to have more input and flexibility about some of the components that are taught within those courses, whether it be at college level or degrees or whatever. Often things are limited, under pressure, underfunded, there's all sorts of restraints, and they try desperately, they do their best to do the best for their students. And it may be that within some of the courses that you've done, you'll have done some components perhaps of, they may have framed it as business planning or marketing support, or have you thought about your business plan, or with your product, have you thought about your budget or how you might roll it out, or your PR, have you protected your trademark? And that's brilliant, that's all brilliant stuff that you have to think about in terms of getting your business off the ground. But in an increasingly visual world, we're bombarded by visual images and digital media. It's becoming easier than ever to copy people's work. Digital communication is everywhere. Things are becoming increasingly led by machine learning and AI. And it's only going to keep going one way. So in keeping ahead of the game, it's about protecting yourself. So I can only see it's going to become more important than ever for people working in creative industries, designing, making, producing, to, yes, they want to focus on their product designs and their creative practice and development, but they will also need to really be thinking very carefully about their business planning, and as part of an integral part of that, protecting their IP. So that's really where we're coming from at ACID, which is all about mitigating that risk and supporting our members. I mean, I suppose the other thing I wanted to say, I'm imagining that many of you here will be working probably with sustainable materials and will be doing some really amazing things. I mean, you in the room, you are the pipeline of talent. You're the next generation of artists and makers and designers and creative thinkers. You're the stars of the future, the people in this room, the people in this building, and that's where the support needs to be, which again is why it's so lovely to see schemes like this happening. So I think the other thing for you to all remember as well is that when people talk about good design, not only is it about social impact, but thinking about the economy. And we're all being told constantly, aren't we, how valuable your work is towards the economy. At last count, I think in July, nearly £100 billion towards the GVA to the economy. So there's all sorts of reasons that you can also tick those boxes as well. I think that probably frames where we're going to go. Marion's going to be picking up on some specific items around top tips around IP, things to watch out for. Obviously, we can only cover so much in a short period of time. We will be here for the rest of the day, so if anybody wanted to come over and ask us any specific questions or find out more about what we do, or if maybe you have an ongoing copying challenge at the moment, then we will be here, we'll be around. Do come and find us. If I could just, as a favour, I could ask you all to have a look at our website and please do sign our charter. So this is something that we're running. It's an ongoing campaign, and all you need to do is give us a quote. Just give us a quote about why you think it's important, because we need your collective voice to support the work that we're doing. It's very easy to find if you just go on to campaigning to the charter, and you'll find how to sign. It's very quick and easy. That would be make all of it. Your voices make a difference. So, and the other thing to say is, if you're not already following us on social media, then you should be. So please do seek us out and start following us. And you can find out a little more about our membership shortly. I think those are the main things that I wanted to cover, but basically it's a pleasure to be here, a privilege to be here. And as I say, hats off to all of you, because you really are the stars of the future. And thank you. And over to Marion.
Thank you. As Kate said, it is a pleasure to be here today and to have the opportunity to talk to you. As Kate said, protection of your intellectual property and your designs is key if you don't want to be copied. So I'm just going to go through our sort of top 10 tips, and then I'll go through about membership of ACID and the benefits. And then if anyone is interested, please let us know. We will be around at the back for anyone who wants to talk to us afterwards. So obviously, as designers, the first thing you really should be doing is working out a strategy to protect your work. And it's not difficult. You should be going to events like this, learn as much as you can about design and how to protect it, go to workshops, seminars, and any webinars that will help you learn more about the different sort of design rights within what you're doing. And that would be sort of know your difference between your design rights, your copyright, your trademarks, and your patents. Also, probably a very effective way of protecting your designs is to register them with the Intellectual Property Office. If you do that gives you a registration number which you can display on your websites, and it lets people know that you've registered your rights. And if anyone intentionally copies a registered design, there is a criminal sanction attached to that. So it does give you a very good protection, and obviously there is that deterrent there. When you register a design with the Intellectual Property Office, you will normally register it to cover the physical shape, the configuration, or how different parts of your design are arranged together, decoration or colour, and pattern. It's about £50, I think, to register one design, up to about, I think it's £150 for 50. So but the Intellectual Property Office have a really good, helpful website. It is worth going on there to have a look and get some advice and information about how to register. And you can also, if you're a member with ACID, I'll go into that a bit later, we have various 6 legal affiliates who are all specialist IP lawyers who would also be prepared. They're there to help you and advise you on registering your designs. At the moment, you probably aren't trading outside of the UK, but if you are, you need to think very carefully about territories and whether you should be getting protection in those territories for your designs. Again, you can register them in those territories, and that would give you additional protection. As Kate alluded to earlier, also, be very careful and guard your trade secrets. And keep anything, if you are tendering with companies to buy any of your designs, please make sure that you've got some sort of confidentiality agreement in place that protects you, that they can't, and make sure that you make it absolutely clear that you are not assigning any rights to your designs to them either. And always read the small print if they are asking you to enter into a license or agreement with them. Again, if you need more advice on this, we are around later and more than happy to give you more information. At ACID, we have what we call an IP, an intellectual property data bank. And as a member, you would have access to that to upload your designs in 2D form and any important documents. When you upload your design into the IP data bank, you will get a certificate which with a tamper-proof unique register number and which you could use in evidence. It's really important that you keep a record from idea through to marketplace of the history and how you've created your design. And in doing that, you've then got some additional evidential proof that that design is yours and how you created it. Also, you know, if you are copied, you really do need to do something about it very, very quickly. And again, as a member of ACID, as I say, you'd have access to legal affiliates who would be able to assist you with anything of that nature. If you find something, sort of a problem with online copying, we obviously see a lot of this with people on, you know, online platforms. ACID can also put you in touch with a really effective online organisation that actually write to these different platforms and get your copies taken down. If you need more information about that, again, we'll be around at the back. So really what I'm saying is, if you don't want to be copied, make it very clear. If you've got websites or on your paperwork, whatever, email, whatever it is, make it very clear that you own the rights in your designs and that any copying will be pursued. That then takes me into sort of anti-copying in design and our membership. The membership is, for students, is £75, but anyone wishing to join ACID as a member from this seminar today, we're offering a 20% discount. And if anyone would like to give me their email address at the end, we will be putting a name out the hat and giving you a three years membership. As part of a membership, you will get the ACID logo. It's a very strong deterrent. It is recognised throughout this country as it lets people know that you are a member of an organisation that will help you if there's a copying incident. We have lots of members who put them on their product, packaging, on their websites, on their email signature. And it's just a very good deterrent. Oh, sorry, me. As I've gone through the IP data bank, it's very easy to just drag and drop your designs into that. Very easy, and as I say, it's a really good way of keeping evidence in the unlikely event that you are copied or accused of copying. I've gone through the fact we've got 6 legal affiliate firms who are specialist IP lawyers who offer a discounted rate for any work they may do for you, but you can get initial free legal advice per issue. We also have downloadable legal agreements such as confidentiality agreements, license agreements, where someone might wish to reproduce your furniture, in which case, you know, you would want to enter into a license so that you're paid a royalty for your designs. We also, Kate can probably cover, we do a lot of promotion for your business, which Kate can perhaps, and we do a lot of bulletins, we provide information, updates, we do a quarterly magazine. That's basically the main benefits of ACID. Kate can go over more of the promotion of your business.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're very active on social media across all the different platforms that so you easily find us, so you can start all following us. But with our membership, with our partnerships, we have many partnerships organisations that we work with as well, sort of UK-wide industry-led partnerships as well, trade organisations across the design and our arts and crafts sectors in some instances. So we are regularly creating content, sharing news, wanting to shine a light and showcase our members, their successes, their wins, maybe what they're working on, their fantastic products. So that's another very important aspect of our work, is sharing the voices of our members. And really championing what they're doing. So it may be that they're looking at a particular area of work. So again, I imagine, I don't know, I've not looked around, as I say, I imagine many of the designers will be looking at sustainability and sustainable materials and maybe innovative materials. And I've seen some incredible stuff at some of New Designers and some of the shows over the last year with some of the materials that people are using. All really exciting. So we want to share those stories. We want to share your news. We did bring a few magazines with us and some badges, which Marion's sporting, pin badges, and just some bits and bobs if people would like to come and talk to us, and we can hand them out to you. But otherwise, I think that's probably everything. We've probably gone over about 5 minutes, I'm afraid. So hopefully that's all right. So sorry. But absolute pleasure to be here. You're all amazing, and I can't wait to have a look round and start following us. Thank you very much to all of you.